today's show is brought to you by True Classic Tees. As you can see, that's what I got on me.
I was going to rock their hoodie today, too.
Dude,
I really like their hoodie, yeah.
it is fire. Like, I literally just ordered me some more of their, like, 3 packages t-shirts. I like the shirts, man. They're comfy. They're designed for the common guy or gal. Athletic, on the arms. So that way you can feel a little good. But then, a lot of playroom in here. But as you can see with the prime and neutral colors and stuff like that, man, it just makes you feel nice. And that's something that we like, whether it's the hoodie, the t-shirts, they got the sweatpants, they got the bowling shorts, they got the joggers, they got the sleepwear, they got underwear as well, man. Literally, anything you're looking for, man. Check them out. True Classic Tees. But if we're going to talk about them, promo code has to be official. So if you use the promo code MOATS, make sure you type it in. They got other promo codes up there, but this is the one that matters the most. You get your 25% off of your purchase at trueclassictees.com. So shout out to them. Now to the sexy wide receiver room. Boy, I love this position group right here. Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, Allen Robinson II, Calvin Austin III. Then after that, let's continue on with this room. You still got the homie Gunnar Olszewski in the building, Miles Boykin, then Anthony Miller still here, Cody White, Jamarcus Bradley. Then they also have Dez Fitzpatrick, Dan Chisena, and the young rookie Jordan Byrd. So, a lot of names in there. Obviously, we know when we cut down to 90, we're not going to keep all these guys. But in terms of strengths, I mean, we low-key got a potential freakazoid in that room, a potential top 10, top 5 type receiver in terms of talent. We're going to see what it actually develops into. But George Pickens, he's as good as advertised. We saw that last year. We know that just needs more attention, more attempts so he can continue to flourish. Deontay Johnson's a Pro Bowl receiver. We know who he is. Really good player. Could he be better with his catching? Sure. But really good player. Allen Robinson, former 1,000-yard receiver. One season where he actually led the league in receiving yards. So another high pedigree guy in terms of his talent, Calvin Austin. That's the freebie pick. Him sitting last year makes us feel optimistic about him, almost like he's another draft pick this year. But as a whole, man, just a really good group in terms of you got your special teamers and you got your talented high-end guys. But we got one of those unicorns potentially, one of those X factors. So yeah, I feel really, really good. Definitely not a lot of negativity in this room, man. We could talk about just the needing to get the proven element of our slot situation, but we feel talent wise good about the options that we do have in house. We just got to actually see it come out there. But in terms of everything else in that room, man, I feel really, really good about our receivers.
Right. If you're saying our top 7 is Deontay, Pickens, Robinson, Calvin Austin, Boykin, and then a toss-up between Olszewski or Anthony Miller.
Like, that's a great situation to be in,
and you're
man.
probably cutting one or two of those guys.
Yeah.
Between Olszewski, Boykin, and Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're saying, like, even Miller. If you're saying Anthony Miller's your potential 5th receiver, that's a pretty good receiver room. It's a really good receiver room. And Pickens should become wide receiver. I mean, he arguably was wide receiver 1 last year. It's just we didn't throw the ball that much as an offense.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying Allen Robinson played like 30% of the times in the slot over the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
He could come in and be your wide receiver 3, and you can bounce him outside. I mean, we just have – it's almost like the cornerback room. We have really good versatility with our top 3 receivers. I'm confident in all of them. Like, as much as I want Deontay to catch the ball more, he's still a good receiver. Pickens should only be getting better. Robinson, if worst case he's giving you 500 yards, that's still a plus for your wide receiver 3. That's exactly the worst case scenario you're asking for when you brought him in. But I think that's like if the season goes bad for him, like if he misses a few games and like can't really find his niche. Because I'm expecting at least 700-800. I think that's like
he's in that
the
range,
average.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then you have a Calvin Austin with the speed who might be able to do some of those jet sweeps for Canada too. Just that X factor where you could bring him in. Like, even if you only throw him in there for 20% of the snaps, who knows what that does to a defense.
Mm-hmm.
Gunner, we brought him over more for punts, but he actually did get some time on offense here and there. Could do some blocking for you. I'm not expecting much from him, to be honest. It seemed like him and Kenny built a little bit of a rapport in preseason. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that'll carry over to this offseason at all, especially with how crowded the receiver room is now. And then
it looks very
between
different this year.
Boykin and Miller. I mean, I even like Boykin last year, just as a backup in case Claypool or Pickens went down because he had a similar body type.
Tyler Vaughn's going at it, man. In terms of both of them dudes just killing in the preseason.
Boykin was really good in preseason. We just didn't get to see him at all in the regular season.
Yeah,
but at least he brings that special teams. And then Miller, he's a wild card. We just haven't really seen him do anything in a Steeler uniform.
Then he got hurt the second, third week of training camp, so we never even got to see it in the preseason.
Put him on IR. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, let's say feel good about that room though.